Welcome to one of the league's biggest and brightest venues, SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, a good one in store here between the Washington Commanders and the Los Angeles Chargers. Matt Gay now ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Set. Black 80, black. Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set. Delta. Ready.
Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First down, ball at the 36.
Set. 380. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Funky Luvu there for the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
380. Ready.
From the red zone now. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Set. Delta. Stop. Hey, motion. What is it?
Herbert from the gun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Dicker connects there. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Daniels from the pistol. He rolls to his right. It's caught. This is... Here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he's going to take it back for the LA touchdown. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. They pitch it to him. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
Here we go, set. Liking, hey, kick.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going a long way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Come on. Set. Ready.
To throw, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Ready.
First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. One of the tight ends motioning right. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders reduce the lead to just 4. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 18.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chargers will have a first.
1st and 10.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Set.
Throwing on first is Herbert. That throw finds Conklin. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
From the 42. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
It's
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Set.
3rd down on with Harris. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. This will not connect. Not enough leg and too far left as well. And they are unable to double their lead.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
Okay, break.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
The give inside to Akers. This driver's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Cowboy 80. Go.
A run now with Krosky Merritt. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
19, Tiger, 19.
Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and short, Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
60 Bison, 60.
There's Akers up the middle. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, that's him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Once again, it's Akers. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this.
Okay, ready?
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it on 3rd and 5.
19, 18.
Running back sent in motion left.
Ready?
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He hauls the first over the middle. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Ready?
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Akers. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Come on, come on. Hit! Bronco 80.
They kick the running back in motion. They bring McLaurin in motion right.
Ready, ready?
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. He's got Jalen Lane. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Sending a receiver left. Here's Crosby Merritt on the carry. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ready up.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. And that is caught. That's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Go.
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
We'll always sign off on it when that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear. The toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Set. 380. Cap it, cap it, cap. Set.
1st and 10. Here's Hampton. And some solid blocking there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Delta. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Here's Harris. That short gain is enough for him to set it down.
The beauty of that execution, Kate, is he didn't even know he was going to get the ball there on 4th down in that RPO. So extra credit for the focus and even more so for the conversion.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. 380. Set.
Another run with Harris here on 1st. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Set. 380.
Herbert gonna tuck and run. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's gonna cost him about a yard.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
On 3rd down, Herbert. This is hauled in by Harris. To the house, touchdown LA! The Chargers take a second quarter lead.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
17. Commanders 14.
The Chargers just about ready. There they go, sending it away. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Come on. Six, cut 19, cut 19.
Now a give to Akers, running left. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Go.
From the 36. He lost it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Set. 19 Charger. 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. I'll start with a give to Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Staying on the ground with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Johnson finds the football, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 13 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They give to Harris from the gun. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. It's the Chargers, who have 1st and 10. To the left side, and Johnston has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a kickoff of 11. And it brings up an LA first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set. 380. Set.
Going right side, Harris with it. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Hampton gets the handoff. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Harris. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. To the air this time, Herbert. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers will add to their lead at the end of the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Commanders 14.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Ready?
Rolling on 1st down. Daniels hits him on the out route. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing now, Daniels. And that's incomplete. There's 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And now it's 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he'll fire it deep. He's headed back towards the center of the field. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready?
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Go! 77.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Come on. Hit. Gotta be lying.
They run. Here's Akers. Ooh, that on that one. 2nd down is going to end up in a loss of yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To throw, Daniels. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line.
Washington.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Set. Black 80.
And the pistol to get to Harris. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
He was taken
You know,
down
Kate, during
behind
draft
the line of
season, I was
scrimmage.
talking to an NFL
It's a loss
GM,
of
and he said,
2.
you know what, in
Brings up
time, we're going to
2nd
realize
and
tackles
12
for loss
at
are
the
just as big a
42-yard
deal
line.
as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. It's caught. This is Lam McConkey. Running in the red zone. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Lam McConkey with a touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Chargers kicking team out, and they'll send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get up. Go.
Daniels now. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on
Now,
it.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Juke the defender. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You know by now, I'm not shy about referencing movies during the game, and that run, that is a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Set. 380. Wide open.
Into the gun. Here's Hampton. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line.
The ball carrier.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
380. Run. 380. Run. Wide 80. Ready.
Again, it's Hampton. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
And for the Commanders, a 5th defensive back out there. They're going nickel on 3rd down.
380. Run.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Trey Harris. And that'll bring up 4th down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Dicker connects there, and that extends the lead to 20.
When you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play fake here, Daniels. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. We give inside to Akers. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering why. How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
19-18.
Daniels. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Play action now. Daniels. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Down. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Now Daniels to throw. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Tight end in motion left. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready! Cougar 19!
The lateral goes haywire, running ball. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Slot man motioned over.
Go.
3rd and long for Daniels. That's caught for the 1st. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
They've got a man in motion. Daniels now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Daniels setting up the play action. Chargers bringing the pressure, and they got him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, here we go. Gravity lock.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He has the first over the middle. Fights up for tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Now Daniels off the play action. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. A disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Again, Daniels to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Kid, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders drop the lead back to 13.
Commanders 21. Matt Gay to kick off.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's 2nd and 5. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Commanders are able to get the return down to the 40-yard line before they're stopped.
At the 40-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. We've got a screen to the running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Okay, ready?
The Chargers into a nickel set, 3rd down.
Come on. Hey. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with him.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on first is Herbert. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Kappa. Go.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets loose down the right side. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Set. 380. Bring it out. What is it?
1st and 10 gives to Harris. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Harris once more. And the 2nd down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
He was
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Set. Kappa.
Herbert from the gun. This is hauled in by Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. This play gives us an excellent opportunity, Brock, to talk about how well he sees the field with the ball in his hands, because that was a big part of that touchdown.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if it's a handoff or gets hauled in on a 30-yard throw. The instincts, that's what it is. Instincts with a capital I. And the best running backs in the game today, they've got to do it as a runner, and they got to do it as a receiver.
Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels back to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Dive play straight ahead. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
7 Pirates. 7.
Here's Daniels. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Hampton gets it from the pistol. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Back to Hampton. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Ultra. 10 black. Set.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Set. Unity. Bring it out. Set.
They'll run with Harris. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7.
Set. 380. Bring it out. What is it?
It's Harris again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers put up even more points in a win. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 24.
The Chargers just about ready. And there they go, sending it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Not much on that. Should have kept it in the end zone. Tackle's made at the 15-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Kronsky Merritt on a carry. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Cougar 19. Go.
Play action now with Daniels. Connects on the crosser. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Is that QB and tight ends? They got that ball out in a hurry.
Third and 4 coming up now. Now Daniels to throw. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Ready.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 32. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. You got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw, Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he will have this this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Commanders will have a first. Man in motion out of the slot. On first down, here's Daniels. He let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction, but how well the defense had that one covered.
They run, it's Krosky Merritt. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. They send a man in motion. Daniels on first down. The right side is caught by Samuel. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning here in LA. Commanders trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Here we go, set. 77-Wolf. Go.
Daniels going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Come on. Hey.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Okay, ready?
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. Pass the stick.
Daniels. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton, open the drive. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Go.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Set.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.